off with Lion Dwayne.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, it's $1 celebrating my 12 years of happy retirement.
Okay, all right, Gary.
You got short people up here.
Don't share, Gary.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I got a happy bug. Just yesterday I happened into a couple of our three amigos having lunch at the Subway, and they invited me to join them. So that was a good time.
Did they pay for anything?
No.
Okay, where'd he go? Patrick? You ready for Peppy Dollar? That tough commute from Castle Rock? Been doing it for 15 years.
Hey, President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests. Let's see, we'll start off with this one, the cleaning and moving continues. What's it like when you move in with a pair of retired teachers? And so far, in the kitchen clean out, we found 23 calculators. It doesn't add up. Oh! Let's see. What did he say? Second happy
It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up.
Walking in, just from the parking lot there. The rain is very nice and heavy, and parts of it are very hard, like small pellets of ice, so be careful as you're leaving here this afternoon. The third happy buck has to do with Ryan Howe, and it is that I think he's not going to be here today. I'm telling you, I know how to get to the hearts of these people. Actually, I print them, so I got a lot. The fourth happy buck has to do with Lion Sam. My son Sam up in Bellingham has now been promoted 4 times in 2.5 months, working at Discount Tire, and he is now assistant manager, making a crazy amount of money, but it's really good for him, which means that the final happy buck is that he's making all his car payments.
Oh, I dream of that
Better
day.
than that. Don't share any words of wisdom? Don't share. Cindy.
President Leroy, members and guests. Does anybody know what to do with ants? I have a ton of ants in my kitchen.
You smash them.
An ant eater? Fry them. They were at Skip's and he sent them my way. So anyway, yeah, we've been dealing with ants everywhere in our kitchen. We kill this trail over here, and then this trail comes up, and we kill that one, and this trail comes up, and it's like, oh, it's good. Thank you.
Sugar ants. Get them up here. Nothing going on here. Oh! Patrick? What? Liar. All right, pass, don't share. Great.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, this is sad dollar. Hey, I got a sad dollar, you guys. The program today canceled. We're going to have a real short subject today.
Phoebe, are you up today? Okay, all right. Phoebe. Down the road to be, Lion to be, Phoebe. And you say, President Leroy. Yeah, okay. What's the money for, honey?
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
be here. Atta girl.
Hey, Al, that was just a half a dollar because you wanted to reach it.
Second Vice District Governor, Maryland.
There was a loud roar.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I honestly don't know what I want to say today, but I am glad that our children who visited last weekend have gone home. There's 4 children to keep track of.
It just doesn't get any better than that. They were a lot of fun. Yes, we were glad they left and went home yesterday. Okay, anybody else? Holy mackerel. We're like, I hope it wasn't us. How about the head, how about the
Wow.
main table, head table? Just a bad thing. Yeah. Lion, Ron. You don't have anything to say. Okay, all right, okay, here we go. Pass no chair. Terry.
You must. You knew what I was, but you didn't know the name. Good. King Lion Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I've got a couple of happy dollars. One of them is from Jim Reineke. He's sad, so sad, that he couldn't make it today because he's going to go down and take the Indians' money the rest of the week. And the other happy dollar is for me because Jim's not going to be here.
Wonderful. Looks like we're going to have to listen to Lion David. Okay.
Here's a happy buck for the bucket. That goes too. I'd like to say, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Nobody's mentioned this yet, but I'd like to think of the beautiful thing about Martin Luther King. About Martin Luther King, he's so very cool, right? And for the colored people, that should be respected. And numerous things. Many very beautiful, wonderful things. And so we had a holiday for him, and there's numerous. God bless all of you, and don't have much else to say. But I'm going to give you a quick song if you're standing. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her to the night from the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the ocean, like a flow. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Good job.
Thanks, dude.
David.
Gonna have to have him sing.
Past Council Chair Howard, would you have a little words of wisdom, or? Well, we think.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, my brother was almost right. I won't be here next week.
Yay!
There we go. But I am here this week, and let me see, what am I happy about? I'm happy and go lucky. I'm just happy. How's that?
That works.
Okay, that's 20. Yeah. Secretary Phil? Okay, Leroy?
I have some IOUs, if I could give it to you.
Holy cow.
Hey.
There we go. Secretary Phil and past President Phil.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, I just wanted you to know that one of our new Lions, Rose Dickinson, was working very hard to bolster the population of Cougar faithful here, who are small in number and large in volume. Hi, Skip. Anyway, I don't know if she's going to be successful, but she's working on it.
Okay, Leroy, take it away.
Okay. It rings on. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get this thing turned on here. Green light. We now have a green light. Okay. Invocation will be given by Secretary Phil Olson.
Heavenly Father, we are surrounded every day by the beauty of your firmament, the many blessings you bestow on us. And Lord, I hope we'll take just a moment to remember what a wonderful world we live in, and keep working to make it better. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Phil.
Pledge will be led by First Vice District Governor Doug. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And our song will be led by our second Vice District Governor, Marilyn Maryland. My country, 'tis a free, sweet land of liberty, of the I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Thank you. Yeah, we do. Thank you. Do we have any guests to introduce?
My friend, President Leroy Lions, yes, he is back for a little short visit before they do an official move to Florida.
Hey, TV. Okay, 4 announcements. A reminder that the board meeting will be on January 30th at 7 o'clock at the Corner Cafe at the Fiber Credit Union's business building there. So just remember it's January 30th. Then we're going to go on to the third and last reading of the change for the bylaws. And this is to take effect on July 1st to add the LCIF coordinator to the board while reducing 2-year director positions to 3 and the 1-year director positions to 3. And so that will, I believe, is coming up for vote next Tuesday. Is that how we do it? This is my third reading, yes. We do it today? Okay, so while we're doing that, let's go ahead and take a vote. And do I need to read it again? Do I have a motion? Got a motion by Steve? Got a second? Second. Got lots of seconds? Good. Do I need to read it again? Technically? Okay. Hey. So, this is to take effect July 1st. This is to add the LCIF coordinator to the board. We are going to be reducing the 2-year director positions to 3 and the 1-year director position also to 3. All in favor of that change to our bylaws? Say aye. Aye. Those against? It sounds like the ayes carried it. Yeah. So it passed. There we are. Thank you.
I don't know, Leroy, did I carry it or I?
I carried it and I doesn't. Yeah, I. Yeah. Yeah, I'm short-sighted about that sometimes. So, let's see here. Next up, yes, sir.
As voting for the amendment, I want to acknowledge the chair and rescind the vote.
Okay. Well, you're the only one, Bill, so it's okay.
Good job.
Okay, next, Bob Jessen, you have an announcement? Where you at? There you are. Over the dark.
President Leroy, members and guests, we're having Sasquatch this weekend over at Expo. Friday afternoon starts at 4 o'clock and then it runs all day long Saturday. I can remember a year back when we couldn't find people to do the kettle corn, and now my kettle corn sheets are all filled up. And we still need some cashiers. From 2 to 4, I need a couple. And then from 4 to 6, we got 2 different tables, so we need 4 there. So if you can help me out, please come see me after the meeting or during the meeting. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Let's see here. Let's go down to Zone Chair Cindy.
President Leroy, members and guests, we have 2 visitations coming up. One is, well, I'm just going to name one of them. The district governor is going to visit Castle Rock February 6th at 5:30. It's a dinner meeting, so if you'd like to go, I'll have the plan sheet out next week. And then Taste of Italy is coming up. I'm going to have a meeting over here just to get orientated and get some ideas, new ideas to get it generated again, get it going. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So in February, we'll have lots of meetings for the Taste of Italy. So hopefully all of you can help. Thanks.
Hey, Cindy, have you got a date for that yet?
Yeah.
Yes. So we have a date for that, but
March 21st. I'm sure it's the 21st. Yeah.
okay. Thank you. Next will be past Zone Chair Gregory Firth.
President Leroy, fellow ladies and guests, last week I made a plea for ideas for getting the word out for Walk and Knock. Again, any kind of suggestion, I don't care how far out it is, got a way to get the word out so it makes the Walk and Knock food drive a whole lot better. Please let me know. Membership. I always have membership apps with, and again we got that membership drive going. I'm going to be adding to these things. First place, whoever brings in the most members. There's 7 club pins. 2 of them are really hard to get. The 2 of them facing the same way. And the statuette. Second place, and if I have more than one second place, I can make up more of these. The 3 different pins from the 2011 International Convention that was held in Seattle, plus the 3 current pins from our club. And probably next week I will have about 3 or 4 times more pins for you to fish through. And anybody that brings in a member, they can have their choice of 10 pins, and I may even increase that. Thank you.
Thanks. Next will be Phil Olson.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, in an effort to update the information for the membership, next week we will have at the sign-in a copy of the club roster. And what I'd ask you to do is when you check in for the club meeting, look at the roster and verify that your name, address, phone numbers, and email are correct, and give us correct information if it's not. Thank you.
Awards Committee, Steve Patterson, you have an announcement.
President Leroy, Lions and guests, the Awards Committee Chairperson, Gina, cannot be here today, but has asked me to have an Awards Committee meeting, which we can have maybe kind of over in this general area after the meeting. Thank you.
Great. Are there any other announcements? Okay, at this point, I would like to introduce our program chair for today and our program past District Governor Steve Patterson.
Thank you, Leroy.
Welcome.
Ironically, our program today was Edie Bannon, who was the district coordinator for childhood cancer, and she's been sick for a couple of months. And during that time, I had been asked to do a presentation to their club on care. So when she called last night and said, "I'm sick, I can't come," I said, "Well, then I'm going to do the presentation that I fixed up for you guys, thanks to Ken Votero putting it on the little thumb drive. So you get me today, and that's just too bad." This will be a short program, yes. The first thing about CARE, anybody know what that stands for? I had to look it up, I had to Google it, I'm afraid. Cultural Association for the Recreation and Education. It's kind of funny, but that's what it stands for. Lions Clubs International has 5 initiatives that they concentrate on: vision, environment, diabetes, childhood cancer, and hunger. And CARE is all about hunger. When we look at what's going on in 2 areas in South America, Honduras is the first one I'll talk about, and that is up here. The money that's given to CARE has been supported through Multiple District 19 for actually many years, and each club is asked to donate to it. Our club has been asked to do that as well, and in the southern part of Honduras, it is an area known as the Dry Corridor. There is what, and you can see, if you can see the numbers up here, 91% of the population lives in extreme poverty. Almost 60% of the children under age 5 suffer from chronic malnutrition. So the CARE project in this area of Honduras is called School Gardens for Healthy Nutrition. The goal is to raise $80,000 in 2 years. And it will be beginning in December of 2019, and we need to raise by June 30th an additional $44,000. But the goal is, over a 2-year period of time, is $80,000. What this benefits is 40 communities, 40 schools, and close to 1,600 students and their families. It is to promote the agroecological production of vegetables in rural schools and households, establish 40 school gardens with vegetables and fruit trees with active participation from students, teachers, and families, train communities at 40 schools on conservation and soil management practices for the gardens, install 20 irrigation systems to supply water to the school gardens, promote good nutrition and hygiene practices to improve the health of children and communities, train students, teachers, and families from 40 school communities on how to prepare healthier meals and adopt good hygiene and nutrition practices. You can see in working, these young people are working in those gardens, reducing malnutrition and what they call stunting I can relate to that. It has to do with growth, especially in your early years, and lack of proper nutrition.
More beer.
Can't live on mac and cheese alone, I found out. So the aim is to reach the goal for kids in Honduras by raising $80,000 to reduce that malnutrition. The next is in Peru. In Peru, a program that is called Girls with Opportunities. Reduce the dropout rate of adolescents, especially girls, from extremely poor families in rural Peru, giving them a better future. Year 1, October 2017, MD19 raised $31,816. Year 2, by October 2018, $39,182. So in that 2-year total, they raised $70,998 for that program. Since the project started in 2017, funding from MD19 Lions benefited 14,000 adolescent students from rural communities in 3 provinces: Chincha, Huautari, and Angares in southern Peru. Easy for you to say. Some of the numbers don't mean much, but the Girls with Opportunities project in Peru, its goals are to improve social skills and empowerment, increase knowledge of sexual and reproductive health, to improve health and reduce pregnancy, increase entrepreneurial and financial skills by forming entrepreneurial clubs, social skills training, reproductive and sexual health workshops, personal attention to at-risk students and their parents, teacher trainings, coordinate school fairs for students to showcase their small businesses, workshops for parent associations to support at-risk students, training on equity and gender-based violence, organize multi-agency roundtables to address adolescent issues, that is, the Ministry of Education, local school boards, and community organizations. Organize 5 days for education workshops for community leaders. So money well spent. I think we're looking at Teofila and Monica. The student circles participating in workshop, school meeting to discuss the project. If you could stay awake, the one back there on the far on the right, she's falling asleep. CARE started in way back. If you remember, during World War II, care packages were a very common thing. But MD19 has a history with CARE. And then in about 2004, Gordon Smith, the past district governor, established the Gordon Smith Fellowship. And with a donation, a club donation of $500 or more, your club can receive a fellowship to give out to one of your members. It's just like the Melvin Jones, only it only costs $500. So with that, the MD19 Lions say, gracias. Thank you. Questions?
Just a comment. There's a new definition called cooperative for assistance and relief everywhere. There's been about 10 definitions in the life of kids. The
Okay.
most recent one is a cooperative for for assistance and relief of
Okay, I don't care, but that's okay. Anything else, Hal? I don't care about your care. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I'm talking about MD-19.
I know what you're talking about. Can't take a little chiding?
I can't handle it anymore. I'm too old.
Patrick?
I have $20 I'd like to put in the bucket and pass around to take donations for care today.
Should we, you want to pass the bucket, or? Let's pass the bucket for care. We can do that.
Which care is he going to?
Bill? Bill, I don't care. I don't care.
Give him a month without an application.
Oh, save the mug, save the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anything else?
is there any other countries besides Honduras and Peru that CARE works with? That you know of?
I have no idea.
Sure answer is yes.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are.
MD-19 votes on the projects in the country.
There's MD-19 specifically though in Peru and
Second Vice District Governor Maryland, you would like to speak?
President Leroy and fellow Lions, you asked a question about other countries. I do know that CARE goes into the third world countries, and so every 2 years they change a program, and that's where Steve was showing you what was happening this year, and that will occur next year. They spend 2 years for Lions. We support a project for 2 years. And so there's a second one that he was talking about with Peru, which is the past last 2 years. So after this coming year, they will plan to go into somewhere else and continue on to help people in need, whether it's gardens or young women. Those are two areas that they really focus on. But the history of CARE, like you say, we're not the only organization that supports CARE. You know, we're just a portion of the CARE program. I assume it's an international organization.
Yes, I'm.
And water, and do water.
Water. Probably prior to Peru. I don't remember where they went. I don't remember where it was at. I think maybe Honduras, another area. They help people put in
Yeah,
water.
that's okay.
Fresh water.
That's good.
You see
Look,
women that go
look
out
at the
every
clock.
day bringing their pots. They have to walk several miles to get pot of water to take to their homes. So, you know, plumbing and water sources is really bad in this country.
Yeah, and it caused a lot of stunting.
You have Chairman Steve on your head. Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, anyone else? Worthy cause. It's in our budget, but we haven't, I don't believe, it was taken out, but we'll see how that works out. Dolly?
Yes, some things were taken out of the budget, but things could be turned around, and with this amount, it'll be set aside, so if the board decides to add to it, we'll probably discuss that in a couple months.
Yep.
yeah, Mike.
Yeah, past President Mike.
Yeah, that's a great thing, but whatever we give to CARE, we should give to in the states, because we have property, big time. I mean, big time. That like backpack flooding, that's the only thing those can have. So I'd say whatever you give to CARE, give it to the kids in the United States.
Yeah, we actually do.
LCIF is going to say.
This is an International Lions initiative to combat hunger.
But we're an international organization. But I agree with you, Mike, about all the problems that we have locally. Okay, anything else?
Steve, 339.
Holy cow, $339.
Good job, pal.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm done, thank you. I'll save you the mug and the
Okay, thank you, pass it on, Chair.
pass. Please,
Okay,
Governor.
so this is going to be a short day.
Don't hurt me.
Sorry. Okay, so we are going to go on now to, I guess anybody have anything they want to add to anything at all? Anything? It's all open. Let's see here. I see a finger. Is that connected to Bill?
Bill.
Okay, Bill.
3 o'clock today at the Collins County Courthouse in Chelsea, there's a meeting on street people, places to go. It's going to be all the commissioners and everybody there. There's going to be probably 10 property owners there bitching about not having an area in their expertise. And they'll probably dominate the meeting. And so I'm going to go just to sit there and then give you a call on it. Because everybody's got a voice in this, because the county's going to fund big time on this thing.
And what time was it again, Bill?
Today at 3 o'clock, Collins County Courthouse, not Collins County Courthouse, the old council,
The-
administration building over there, third floor.
Okay. Still the courthouse. The old courthouse. Anything else? Information good for you? Gary?
President Leroy, fellow Lions guests, I had made a comment a couple weeks ago about having exchanged vehicles, and I can no longer carry all of our company stores to the facility. I've come up with a solution, though. I can bring the used clothing, I'll bring that and have it set up probably at next meeting. But if there's something that you need and would like to have, just like Bob had it requested, a new sweatshirt, I can bring it to the club upon your request. And I do have some order forms here. If you would wish to order something, I hand that to you and I'll get it to you as soon as possible. Don't you these new sweatshirts that come out? They have a, yeah, spandex.
Okay, we're going to go with the white ticket. Everybody ready for that?
What is Mark D?
Okay. 366 2911. Three 662-911. Shirley. And while she's pulling the card there.
You're not really supposed to do that.
How about we go to the red ticket?
Okay.
Guys ready for red ticket?
Yeah.
King of clubs. Queen. It's close, but it doesn't work. It's not the one we're looking for. 587 926. Skip. All right. Education. Thanks, Skip. And then our drawing for desserts. Harold. And Secretary Phil, you have some personality to talk about.
President Leroy, fellow Lions and guests, he might win a pie, but he didn't sign in. Harold Malone.
He was busy getting his pie ticket. Okay.
He's not eligible for the pie, he didn't sign in.
Oh, yeah, he's not here. Well, I guess if that is it, we are going to call it early today. And so stay safe and dry out there. It's the fun time. Don't forget, on January 30th, the board meeting over at the Corner Cafe. Friday, Squatch Fest. And if you see that Bigfoot guy hanging around, you know to go hide. Or to take a photo of him and you might get something. Okay, everybody have a good day. Bye.